Under United States law, I am obligated to say the following words. If you are under the age of 13, stop watching this video immediately and stop visiting this YouTube channel. This channel documents the development of a video game called Yandere Simulator. The game is about a girl who stalks a boy and eliminates any other girl who has a crush on that boy. Yandere Simulator allows the player to drug, kidnap, torture, dismember, and kill your victims, often in graphic ways that produce a giant bloody mess. My intention is to receive an M for Mature rating from the Electronic Software Ratings Board. Absolutely no child should play Yandere Simulator or watch the videos on this YouTube channel. If you have been following the development of Yandere Simulator for a long time, you already know all of these things. However, there is a specific reason why I feel compelled to make a video clearly describing the kind of content that can be found on this YouTube channel. The United States of America has a federal law called the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, abbreviated as COPPA. This law forbids websites from collecting personal information about children. In September, Google was found guilty of violating COPPA and was forced to pay a fine of $170 million. As part of the settlement, YouTube was required to update their terms of service. YouTubers are now required to mark their videos as for kids or not for kids. If you produce content aimed at children and you do not mark your videos as for kids, the United States Federal Trade Commission may find you to be in violation of COPPA. If you are found guilty of violating COPPA, you may be forced to pay a fine that can reach a maximum of $42,530 per violation. The FTC's criteria for determining whether or not content is aimed at children is very broad. The presence of video games, simple language, animated characters, bright colors, and popular songs are all factors that they consider when deciding if content is aimed at children. Recently, many YouTubers who produce content for all ages have expressed concerns that the FTC will mistakenly believe that their content is aimed at children and slap them with a giant fine. In response to this, the FTC released a blog post that clarifies their stance. This blog post says, "Your content isn't considered directed to children just because some children may see it. And just because your video has bright colors or animated characters doesn't mean you're automatically covered by COPPA." It's a huge relief to know that the FTC will use common sense when deciding whether or not a video is aimed at children. However, it's very likely that if someone isn't familiar with Yandere Simulator and only glances at it for a brief moment, they might not realize what kind of game it actually is. It's entirely possible that an algorithm programmed to identify children's content would make the mistake of miscategorizing my videos as for kids. The archetype of a murderous schoolgirl was popularized through Japanese animation, so Yandere Simulator uses an anime art style. As a result, my videos feature animated characters and bright colors. I deliberately speak as clearly as possible and use very simple language in my videos, because I want it to be easy for people in foreign countries to understand me, even if they only have basic knowledge of English. As a result, my videos contain language that is simple enough for children to understand. Every year on Christmas, I upload a parody of a classic holiday song, where the lyrics have been twisted so that the song is about psychotic obsession and murder. As a result, my videos sometimes feature popular songs that are appealing to children. My videos tick almost every box on the checklist of everything the FTC is looking for in content aimed at children. It seems inevitable that one day an algorithm will see my content, miscategorize it as children's content, and then report me to the Federal Trade Commission. At that point, someone who works at the FTC will have the job of reviewing my channel. When that day comes, I want to make their job a little easier for them by providing them with a video that quickly summarizes all of the reasons why my content should absolutely never be viewed by children. And if they make it here to the end of this video, they'll see this screenshot of my YouTube analytics page. Competent and reliable empirical evidence that the majority of my audience is composed of adults.